Hey friends of the sun, if you sit in the Philippines, got a new passport and need to have your entry stamp or visa stamp transferred, it is an easy thing. Just watch the video and you will know that there's no drama involved. Now this will be a super drama-free video. I am not a foreign vlogger which has problems with everything, the world and himself. So here we go. Now as it happened, I needed a new German passport, but it really doesn't matter which kind of passport you have. And I have my pickup time in Manila at the German embassy. German embassy works for like people like me only from 7:30 in the morning to 9 o'clock. Being from Dumaguete means you have to fly a day before. Of course, they can send you the passport also to your address, but then you have to leave your old passport there, or they have to invalidate it. So that would be like 2-3 weeks without having a legit German passport. I didn't want that. So I rather went 2 times to the embassy. Now I do know when you get a new passport, you have to transfer your entry stamp or your visa to the new one. Unfortunately, you only can have your immigration or entry stamp transferred in the main office of the BOI here in Manila, Intramuros. I know many are using an agent. Well, I'm doing things myself. I enjoy that little trips, going to restaurants and having some quality food, which I can't get anywhere in the province. So anyway, I was at 7:30 at the German embassy, got out at 8:30, something like that, with waiting time, and jumped in a Grab taxi to the Bureau of Immigration at Intramuros. Arrived there something like 9 o'clock. You need to be dressed semi-decent, meaning real shoes, t-shirt is fine like that, cap is also okay, but semi-decent dressed, no shorts, no slippers. You need, of course, your old passport with a stamp in there. You need your up-to-date visa paper or whatever you have. You need your new passport and you need your ACIR card. Whichever you have, could be permanent resident or anything. I have still tourist. Now, if you want to prepare perfect, you need colored copies of that page, of the page with your stamp, your entry stamp. You need copy both sides of your ACRI card, and you need copy of your new passport page. That is, you can prepare, everything has to go in one of that long paper, office paper, Manila binders, folders, and then you're perfectly prepared. Now I had nothing other than my passports. I had no copies, blah blah blah. So I went in, got a quick scan, they sent me to the first window. But it's really, you go in the first one on the right side. If nobody stands there, just go there. There are chairs in front of it, and you may think people falling in line to get to that window. It's just not true, because I was standing there first for a minute like, nope, they are not falling in line. Let's go just there. That officer gave me the application form. And application form says exactly which copies and the ACRI and just what I just said, what you need. And I'm like, hey sir, where do I get copies? And they are of course prepared. They send you down to the left side, and there on the left side is a small copy machine with a lovely lady standing there. You show your passports and she knows exactly what you want. I think she tells you copy 20 pesos. Well, it's a colored copy, so I'm fine with that. I just gave her all my things. 10 minutes, 5 minutes later, everything was copied. Then I wanted to fill out my form, and of course my pen didn't work. So I asked if they can borrow me one. No, they can't, but they can sell you one, which is another 15 pesos. Anyway, that is 180 pesos I paid total for copies and my beautiful new signing pen. So after I paid my 180 peso for all the copies, the signing pen, I filled in my application. There's even written, please go 3rd floor, room 308. They have an elevator for old fat people like me. So I went to the elevator up 308. There was one window open outside. I went there, the girl took everything, let me sign a paper and said, come back in an hour. I was actually expecting getting somehow a receiver and saying, go to window, blah, 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 and pay the fine, but nothing. So 1 hour waiting, I thought, that's easy, watch some YouTube videos or blah, blah, blah. Now here's the thing. There's no internet in the Bureau of Immigration main office. It's completely blocked. So I had the brilliant idea to go outside because I need to book a Grab afterwards anyways. So I went outside and just walked down the road to the point where I have internet again, which is around Chamber of Commerce, I think. Chamber of Commerce, I got internet again. I checked, looked at Grab. Yeah, I could book a ride. Well, I didn't. But anyway, went on the other side, had a little bite to eat. There are some food stalls with local food. Had a coffee and I think an iced tea. So after 40 minutes, I went back to the Bureau of Immigration, up to the 3rd floor, room 308, went to the release windows, and the lady got my ACRI card to get my name, turned around, picked up my 2 passports, and I checked, new stamp in there. It looks a little bit different, a little bit bigger, but with all the flight and all entries, everything is there. And that's it. She said, thank you, have a nice day. And I said, thank you, same to you, young lady. And I left and got a Grab and went back to my hotel. It didn't cost anything other than the copies, and that's fair enough. I mean, if I make the copies beforehand, it would be exactly the same. So, just so let you know, it is absolutely drama-free, and I was basically not prepared other than having my paper stuff, not copies, not even a working ball pen, and it was absolutely pain-free, no drama. I'm not your typical foreign vlogger, oh, drama, neighbors, and this and that and cost and extra, and nah, I'm not the kind. So if you want some other videos, find my advice helpful, please let me know in the comments below there. You know, if you have any questions, maybe I know it, let me know. I'm 20 plus years in the Philippines. I went through a lot of funny things, and therefore I'm happy to help. Drama free.